And it's a protocol from the Maya Choti tribe to explain this in the beginning of the ceremony. So you know what you're stepping into. So this is the ceremony from April 4th to June 20th of 2020. It's a ceremony for balance, unity, joy, peace, unconditional love, and intergalactic harmony. And it's also a ceremony where us, the visionaries of the universe, are changing the future, changing the timelines, changing ourselves, transforming ourselves into the ones who are bringing the new world into reality. And the new world, it actually starts every day. Every day when we wake up, we decide what kind of world we're gonna live in. And as we breathe with gratitude when we wake up, we remember that today is the sacred day of the air, the wind, the oxygen we breathe. But it's also the prayer of taking off again, the prayer of jumping into the instability of the world and travel with that instability. And instead of seeing it as instability or instability, we see it as the current of the universe in this space and time, and we ride it like the wind. And we spread those seeds of love, of balance, of unity, and joy, and peace, and harmony everywhere we go. So it's an invitation to take off and travel, break the golden cage that we're in, the golden bars, the comfort cage that we're in. We get too comfortable sometimes, and then that very comfort becomes a prison of your spirit, my spirit, our spirit. And you know, we are in the Mayan week, for lack of other words, that cycle of the crocodile, 13 days of honoring the waters. In the Mayan cycles, the week, as we know it in English, is 13 days, or 13 cycles of the sun rising and going out. And so within the honoring the waters, now we're honoring the sacred air, the sacred element of the wind, which represents freedom. It represents our longing of being free from anything that ever cut us. So within the spiritual freedom, we determine the boundaries of our freedom ourselves. And so the winds is a beautiful thing to introduce ourselves to. So we introduce ourselves to the waters yesterday. Today we introduce ourselves to the wind. But because we have our fire ceremony, we always introduce ourselves to the fire to remember all those things, to embrace all these things, and to ponder upon these things. What does it mean to be free? What does it mean to be like the wind? And since we all have different perceptions, it means a lot of different things to everyone. To me, I want to share what it means to me. I have the freedom, like the wind, to be of service every day. And that can never be taken away from me. So find your win, find your freedom. No one can take that away from you. You want to close it? You can just call it. Actually, put it out loud. So they can-
1 eek, 2 eek, 3 eek, 4 eek, 5 eek, 6 eek, 7 eek, 8 eek, 9 eek, 10 eek, 11 eek, 12 eek, 13 eek.
So with the win, we reclaim our freedom, and we also give all our love and our compassion to all of those who are captive right now, captive in mental institutions against their will. Children, elders, and all ages are captive in mental institutions against their will because the children were too active, you know, too active. They knew too much. Parents didn't want to deal with them, so they gave them to the institutions, and now they're captive, being medicated for no reason because they were misunderstood. You know, elders are being captive in elders' houses because their children didn't want to deal with them anymore, and they just gave them to the institutions. Human trafficking, human harvesting. There's captivity, brothers and sisters, around the world, everywhere. So our hearts and understanding need to send love there. It's an invitation to send freedom to all those spirits everywhere, wherever they are. And without going too far, we can go to the neighbor, our neighbors. They're being captive of fear. Fear is a big, big subtle prison that a lot of brothers and sisters are living in. So I want to say this with all my love from past to present and the future, from all the ancestors that are listening and watching our hearts and our thoughts. Let's be free. Let's all embrace our freedom, our sovereignty, and our autonomy, knowing that we are part of the whole and we can actually exist being free, autonomous, sovereign, but still collaborate as a team in the fabric of the universe. So, Matthias, thank you very much. And I want to give these dates out to all the astrologers out there. I know my sister, our sister, there's this timekeeper and Standing Rock at the Little Eagle Reservation in South Dakota, who gave me these dates. I'm not the only timekeeper. There's 250,000 timekeepers working with me, with us. I'm just the spear that deliver the messages for all the stamp keepers who are working round the clock to help us remember that we are all showers protecting Mother Earth. So anyways, these dates, June 19, July 9, July 29, August 18th, September 7th, September 27th, October 17th, and then this. Let's pray for the future in these days. November 6th, November 26th, December 16th, January 5th, 2021, January 26th, 2021, and February 14th, 2021. These are vital dates, cycles of time where requires all the visionaries to hold those dates in space and time in a good way, in a loving way, in a humble way. It will take me a very long time to explain this dates. Just know that this information comes to the channels of the timekeepers of the world. So I want to say thank you to Sunshine Rose for keeping up the sacred Mayan calendars in South Dakota and within the Lakota, Nakota, Dakota relatives. Thank you, Matyosh.